Seth Stokes, 106.3 WORD News, here with Joseph and Rebecca Wallace. They are with Masters Credit Consultants, and they're going to talk a little bit about what they do with Masters Credit, how they got started in the game, and being small business owners here in the Upstate. Thank you so much for taking some time to join us. May on 106.3 WORD is Small Business Month, so each day we've highlighted a different small business in the Upstate. It's been a whole lot of fun so far, and today is Masters Credit Consultant Day. There you go. So, Joseph, kind of give me a quick rundown. How did you decide to get started in the credit consulting game?
Good question. Okay, I was actually doing business credit first. And one of the challenges that I experienced doing business credit is when you have clients that's trying to get funded for their business or do a startup capital, they come into the challenge of their personal credit not qualifying them for the personal guarantor for that business. So at that point, like from 2010 to 2014, I would normally send them, refer them out to go and get their personal credit fixed and then come back to us under YMA Financial. One challenge I've experienced was they would come back and my score only increased 20 points. Like, wow. So then I started to learn consumer credit. So that was there was a loophole, finding okay, there's a gap in people fixing people's credit, or these companies not providing the service that they should. So then we started Masters Credit in 2014 to help the consumers build their, either repair, restore, or build their credit.
So what are some of the, without giving away your trade secrets, but what all goes into helping someone fix their personal credit?
Nice. So the first thing that we do is we analyze their credit situation, full spectrum, 360, whether it's their credit history, their debt to credit ratio, the age on their credit, how much new credit, and mixed credit. So after we understand what areas is causing their scores not to move, or what areas are causing their scores to move down, then we focus on improving those sections of their credit. So those are the 5 areas of the credit that we focus on improving. Each area, not just, and that's I won't say the problem, but the challenge with most people when they go to get their credit fixed is some companies only focus on the credit repair and trying to remove the negative items. But that can only take you so far. So we focus on all 5 sections of the FICO scale.
Now, Rebecca, as CEO, what's it been like for you kind of overseeing just a small business in this area?
It has been exciting to watch it grow as much as it has, and you get an understanding of the community and what the community needs. There is a very, I would say, large lack of education when it comes to credit. The school systems, we've discussed getting involved with the school systems here recently in the past few months, because there really needs to be educational classes on this, because kids turn 18, 19 years old, they don't know what credit is, they don't understand what credit is, and then they go ruin their credit before they're even 25. And then we have a lot of young people come to us for help.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a spectrum of all ages. You have the older crowd that they lived on cash. Cash was king back in the day before credit. And so now that credit is king over cash, you have to have credit. Everywhere checks your credit.
Yeah.
So a lot of the old school people don't understand credit either, so it's a challenge on both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
When you are, speaking with people who are trying to, fix their credit, just for them and in your conversation, it's just how hard is it for them to kind of put their pride aside and say, look, I need help with this?
We don't really too much experience that. The majority of the time they come and they understand that they need help and they have a goal. And that's the main thing, is targeting on their goal. If they're trying to become a homeowner, they're trying to refinance their home, they're trying to buy a new vehicle. So if we target on their goal and they understand that we're here to help them, then the pride thing is not really a problem.
Now, when you're looking to start a small business here in South Carolina, you've started this one with Masters Credit Consulting, and you have another one with YMA. What are the steps involved in getting that up and going?
Wow, you got a lot of good questions. So that's my expertise under YMA is doing small business startups. And the advice I would give to someone who's trying to start a business is understand the market. I analyze a lot of small businesses and they're just like freestyling everything, trying to have it work. But you have to understand marketing, you have to understand how to do a budget, you have to understand your profit and loss. So that's my advice. If anyone that's trying to start a business is to understand, like do a business plan. That business plan is your roadmap. And if you understand like each step following that roadmap, it's like if I told you to come from the radio station to here and you didn't have GPS or a map, you'll be just like, okay, I'm just gonna try to get there. But if you have your GPS, that's your roadmap to your business. So
now, there's a big movement the past couple of years for, shop local, do business locally, things of that nature. What, in your opinion, can businesses do, small businesses and locally owned companies do to kind of help each other and boost the local economy?
Networking, I would say, is very important, especially up in Upstate. And I do see an increase in the events that's happening. So I think that's great. And people getting together, small business owners getting together and starting to understand each other's business and do referral programs. And that's increasing in the Upstate. So I think that's the great thing about everyone's helping each other. And there's so many, whether it's even in our section of business, there's real estate agents, there's car places, and there's so many industries that could coincide and link together and help each other. Because if our clients are trying to purchase a car or refinance their car, and we have connections with the car places in Greenville and in the Upstate, then it's easy to refer them over to someone that we know is going to give them excellent service and a great product.